Kids write the darndest holiday lists.
Let's talk about that.
Good mythical morning and Merry Christmas Eve.
Today's very special holiday episode is sponsored by Capital One. Eno from Capital One is the intelligent assistant that looks out for you and your money 24/7. Eno alerts you to suspicious charges, sends bill pay reminders, and even helps you shop safe and easy online.
Actually, Eno contacted me this morning with a double charge alert because Eno alerts you if your account has multiple charges for the same amount of money at the same venue.
Right.
But in my case, it actually wasn't a mistake because I had purchased an inflatable reindeer from a front lawn, and then I decided he needed some company, so I went out and bought a second inflatable reindeer. Maybe they'll multiply, I don't know.
I don't think that's how reindeer work.
Eno, what's my balance now? Okay, maybe I need to slow my roll on buying inflatable reindeer. Thanks for helping me out, Eno. That warms my artificial heart. There's nothing I love more than helping humans.
Oh, wow. So friendly. If you're a Capital One customer like we are and you don't already know Eno, now is the perfect time to get started because the holidays are here. And if you have kids like we do, you gotta know how much money you're gonna spend on all those gifts they have on their list in case, Santa doesn't get to it all.
And speaking of list, it's time for Do We Know the Gist of What Exists on These Kids' Holiday Lists?
Sponsored by Capital One. Hello, boys.
Hello, boys.
Welcome back to the show.
Hello there.
Oh, very proper.
Hello there, guys.
Based on your last experience, you're back for more, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You ready for more guessing?
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, playing it cool this time. I like
All right,
it.
yeah.
I like it.
All right, here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna see an image of an actual kid's holiday wish list that was posted on the internet. It's got something amazing on it, but it's been censored out, and then we each have to guess what that thing is. You guys are playing as a team. You can give your individual answers, but if either one of you get it right, Team Shando gets the point.
Yes, and if Team Shando wins, then we have to buy something for you guys off of your Christmas wish lists. If I win, Link's gotta buy me something, and if he wins, I gotta buy him something.
Either way, you guys don't have to buy anything. Does that sound good?
Great.
All right, let's see the first holiday wish list. Dear Santa, for Christmas I want, please, a dog that blank, some ice cream, and some flip-flops. A dog that blanks some ice cream, or is that separate? Stevie, can you tell us?
It's a dog that does what is the question that you're answering. That's the blank you're filling in.
Now, we're gonna write ours down, but you guys can just have them in your brain. You don't have to share it with each other unless you want to.
This feels pretty straightforward? I mean...
Well, it can't be too straightforward, else why would it be something interesting to post on the internet?
I mean, it's interesting, but it's straightforward. I can't imagine what else it would be. And I like the idea of this as well.
Okay. Shepard, what do you think it is? A dog that what?
Craps.
Pretty much any dog.
No, a dog that craps some ice cream.
Oh, that would be great.
And you know what? Shepard, McLaughlin minds
Free
think
ice
alike.
cream.
I use the slightly more appropriate term, poops. You probably, as the 10-year-old, should be saying poops, and your big dad should be saying craps.
Well, poop because some ice cream's in a different color, I don't think it's connected, but I do think that's a great idea for a new type of dog. Lando, what's your answer? A dog that what?
Dances.
Dances. There are dogs that do that.
Dances some ice cream?
Mine is talks, because, I mean... What do you mean, why?
I don't think you guys understand how this works. This dog is doing something to the ice cream, guys.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
can't
there's no
talk
comma.
Some ice cream.
I think
no
there's a
comma.
What
All right,
did it
guys,
say?
the,
Ice
the
cream?
dog's not doing anything to the ice cream. Let's reveal the answer, though.
Poops! You got it right! A dog that just poops!
I thought it was a dog that poops some ice cream. And craps
That's even better.
But hold on, but craps is technically poops. So we both get a point.
Yeah.
Yes. Of course I don't.
Ready for the next one?
Oh.
Yes. Dear Santa, I want an iPhone and I want a flat screen HD TV and 1 million pieces of blank, and I want an iPod and I want a computer, a sister, a limo, and a limo driver.
Just get your sister to drive the limo.
Yeah.
Okay, this
Good.
This kid's pretty ambitious. So again, you each have your own answer.
What would a kid want pieces of?
I've got a guess, but Lando, why don't you go first?
Legos.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
you could-
Yep.
That's a pile of Legos.
A million pieces of Legos.
Yep.
Okay, Shep, what about you?
Chicken.
Pieces of chicken.
I mean, that'd be a good Christmas list. We're kind of on the same wavelength. I thought it was food as well. A million pieces of bacon.
No, I'm thinking it's 1 million pieces of Bitcoin.
Oh,
He's trendy.
All right, let's see what it was.
Shrimp! It was a food.
What?
1 million pieces of shrimp.
pieces of shrimp, chicken and shrimp, bacon wrapped shrimp.
No,
Give us half a point.
No, McLaughlin's, you do not get a
Hey,
point.
first of all, we're not on the same team, son.
Nobody gets a point there.
All right, let's go for the next one.
Dear Santa, if you bring presents with blank, bring blank. Okay.
So this is 2 blanks?
2 blanks.
2 blanks, boys. If you bring presents with blank, bring blank.
Mine makes logical sense. I don't know if it's the answer.
Mine
Link, you got something?
kind of makes sense.
Mine is, if you bring presents with ribbons, bring scissors. Because I hate having to remove ribbons from presents.
Okay, I was gonna say if you bring presents with you, bring a sack.
Just giving him job advice.
Yeah, remember, put those presents in the sack, Santa. Don't forget that.
Okay, Shep, what's your answer?
Well, I was going to say with wrapping, bring scissors.
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe
Very smart answer,
Maybe
sir.
you guys are onto something with your little scissor talk.
Wrapping brings scissors.
Wait, what? I was too.
Oh, you were too? Okay. What's your answer?
Bows and scissors.
Well, it's got to be scissors. I
right.
mean, 3 people say
We're-
scissors. It's
We
gotta
all
be
think
that.
it's scissors.
Well, we can rewrite it because here's the answer.
If you bring presents with batteries, bring batteries. Yes,
Oh, I
that
get
is
it.
so annoying.
Oh.
If you bring presents that need batteries, I think it's
Yes. All right, this is a list
for Santa.
list for Santa. iPod Minion 2. I guess that's
Toy.
toy.
The toy. Minecraft.
Xbox Minecraft and blank for mom.
And then the Instagram caption says, "My son's Christmas list still makes me laugh." I don't know what SMH stands for. I'm not.
Shaking my head.
Oh,
SMH that you don't know that.
at least I know my son has my back and wants his mommy happy. That's a clue.
Yep.
I love you, baby DJ.
Oh, his name's DJ? I thought the other kid's name was like OK or something.
Rhett, what do you have
He
over
said
there?
OK. No, I thought his name was DK.
I went with schnapps.
Wait, what?
Oh,
That's a
actually,
thing?
it says shaps.
You're like a kid's Christmas list. Can't spell-
Schnapps. You know, mom likes schnapps.
What are schnapps?
We'll talk about it later.
Okay, I got one. Didn't work the first time, maybe this time. Bitcoin for mom. Trying to do some investment on her behalf.
Okay, Lando, what'd you think?
A date?
Oh, is that the fruit or is that like a person?
A person.
Okay,
That's pretty good.
Shep.
A boyfriend?
Oh,
all right.
okay.
Yep.
Same thing.
Guys on the same page.
Guys might be onto something. Let's see what it is.
Husband.
Okay, I think we got to give a point to Team
Give you
Lando
a
for
point.
that.
You
but
date a boyfriend and then they become a.
Husband.
Yeah, but what if the guy brings schnapps? Maybe half point. Half point.
No half point.
Okay. All right.
All right, let's see the next one.
next.
Dear Santa, you better bring my blank this year or there will be consequences. What's the big blank?
I think it's a picture.
Yeah, I think it's a picture.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you know how kids think. You crazy kids.
Okay.
All right, Shep, what do you think?
My dad.
He even drew a picture of his dad under there.
Okay. All right. Hey, Shepard, Daddy's gonna be home for Christmas this year. Okay.
Lando,
Everything's gonna be okay, son.
what's your answer?
I thought brother. Maybe he wants a baby brother or something.
Oh, baby brother this year.
Yeah, but not baby because it wouldn't fit in there.
Okay. Good point. I just said pony. You know, keep wanting a pony.
Yeah, that probably makes sense. I went with money, which could be Bitcoin.
Okay, it's always a bad answer. All right, what is
Okay,
it?
let's see.
It is a pony.
Oh yes, and look at that pony. It looks like
That is a weird pony.
Yeah, that pony needs to go back to leg day.
Needs to work out.
looks like a cross between a pig and a lima bean.
All right, guys, this is your last chance.
No.
Okay, the last chance to catch up with Team Shando. All right, this one's long. Dear Santa, there is only one thing I want for Christmas, crossed out, summer vacation. All right, don't really understand this. I guess he repurposed this. That one thing is to bring blank to my house because I think blank. That blank looks like more than one word. If you can do that, I would be so grateful. Learn how to spell grateful, kid. Thanks, Santa.
So was this a repurposed list, or was this?
I think he wrote
I want
it for
you to bring
Christmas.
it now, but it's for summer vacation.
My guess is this was for Christmas, and then he waited until Santa didn't do
went
it
for the
for
small
Christmas,
blank.
and so he ended up doing it for summer
I went for
vacation.
the small blank, not the big one.
Just figure out something.
There's only one thing I want for Christmas.
Okay, you boys got anything?
I do.
Okay, go for it, Lando.
Rhett and Link, and I think I can go to the tour. I can go to the tour Mythicality, maybe.
Oh, and where? You're making this a plug. I love it. And where would they find out more
You think
information?
this is a fan letter? Okay.
Tourmythicality.com. I did not tell him to plug our Tour of Mythicality
That's good, though.
website.
He
but
should do that more.
I do love that.
All right, Shep.
Maybe that's it.
All right, Shep. What about you?
Grandma, because I think she's going to die soon.
But not at Christmas, but definitely by
Shepard.
summer vacation.
We should talk.
That one thing is to bring my grandma. Yeah, I just said a pool because it's summer. But now I'm thinking it's grandma.
Well, mine was a little dark as well, but not quite as dark. The police, because I think my parents might be criminals.
All right.
All right, let's reveal it for the win.
Leonardo DiCaprio to my house because I think he's cute and I would like to meet him.
Meat with an A.
How do you? I don't know how meet with an A is a verb.
I think that means dice him up.
And eat them.
All right, no one got those points right. That means Shando, you have won with 2 points.
Yes, and we're going to be looking at your Christmas list in Good Mythical More, and I guess we're going to be buying you something off of them.
Thanks to Capital One for sponsoring this episode. Go to CapitalOne.com/Eno to learn more and get to know Eno today.
Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing.
You guys say you know what time it is.
You know what time it is.
I'm John from Indiana.
And I'm Paul from Idaho, and we're roommates, and we got each other GMM Christmas presents, and it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality. Woo!
I love that bro man.
Yes, click the top link because Shando is going to share their Christmas wish list in Good Mythical More.
And to find out where the Wheel of Mythicality is gonna land, we've got your arms covered with our logo long sleeves. Choose from zip-ups, crew necks, and pullovers. Available now at mythical.store.